Hi everyone, this is Kethi with Career Launch Australia, and today we have here with us Shashwath and his wife Kranti. And Shashwath has recently secured a role as a top consultant in the testing space with a telecommunications company. So congratulations, Shashwath.
Thank you, Katie.
You were very persistent with your job search, and just so that it might help, other clients. I know that when you came to us and you talked to Rajiv sir, you had already approached an immigrant coach in the past and you'd paid for something and it didn't really work out for you. So, tell us how that experience was and how, why you still decided to go with Career Launch Australia.
Yeah, when I moved into Australia, I had searched for a job in the UK before, obviously in India before. Um, so what I got from Rajiv sir is the attitude that you need to have over here. I had consulted a couple of, not just one, a couple of career coaches here in Australia and in Melbourne, and I got to know that everyone knows and teaches how to make your resume, how to make your cover letter, but no one told me about the attitude that you should have and the persistence that you should have while doing your job search. Persistence, not just uh, interacting with recruiters, but the way that you should invite people for coffee catch-ups, and the correct people that you should meet and you should interact with, and that's the attitude, and obviously the positive mindset, the big mindset shift that we do at the start of the course, and of course the driving out all your fears, your limiting beliefs. That helped me a lot, which nobody else taught me.
Fantastic. And you mentioned about coffee catch-ups and networking. A lot of the time, sometimes people feel that they'll apply for a job online or on Seek, and you learn some networking techniques.
Yes.
And not just that you learned them, but I feel like you were one of the clients who really, really applied it, and you're very positive and very persistent with it. So, can you talk about how important networking is and how you really excelled in that area?
Sure, Ketki. So what I did was, initially I was learning how to speak with recruiters, and how to make the phone call, talk to them, what are the correct things that I should speak to them, apply. I also applied for jobs using Seek and Indeed. However, eventually, while gradually following the process, I understood that networking for an experienced person like me, it is the main way, or the main the pathway that we should follow for searching for a job, because that's how the Melbourne culture is. That's how I would say any experienced person needs to search for a job,
Yeah.
to meet people for a coffee catch up, being very persistent, not um, being negative, or being pessimistic about it, but believing first that, oh, yes, it might take a bit of time, maybe a couple of months, but eventually someone is going to help me get a job. So it's once I put in the effort and the persistence, it gives the fruit. So it happens. So that's positivity that helped me a lot.
Absolutely. And when you look back with the coaching, I know you talked about mindset shift, but if you think back to the topmost thing or top three things in terms of the coaching with Career Launch Australia with Rajiv, so what do you feel are those that really you took back with you or created a difference for you?
For me, the major difference that Rajiv sir's coaching made for me was, just drive out fear. Just drive out fear and stop, to stop believing that I'm in a new country. I don't have any local experience. So that's the one main thing that people think, that if you don't have have local experience here, it's going to be very, very difficult. You will sit here for months and months and you won't get anything. But that's not true. It's all about the correct way, the correct persistent in the right direction. That's what Rajiv says tells me.
Yep.
So definitely driving out the fear, being persistent, and knowing the right way, the right direction. Because just being persistent is not enough, but being in the right direction is the most important thing.
Fantastic. And just for clients who would want to come here or thinking about taking up coaching or partnering with Career Launch, would you recommend it to them? And maybe why? One reason why you benefited and why you would recommend it to someone who's in the same situation as both of you.
I would definitely recommend Career Launch Australia for anybody who wants to not just search for a job here, but to understand the overall culture in Australia. Because what I found was, I had worked in the UK and India before. What I understood was, for an experience like a person like me, job seeker like me, it is very essential that you understand the overall culture of a country and a city first, and then it will give you that confidence to approach that job market and the culture as a whole, and then proceed with confidence and with after driving out all your fears. So that is what I would say was my major takeaway from this course, and that is what I didn't find in the other job search courses or from other coaches.
Fantastic. And Kranti, of course, you're working, and but you were supporting Shashwat through his journey as well. And there are a lot of couples who move together. So as a wife, how did you support him through the journey? I know you probably were hearing the coaching calls and listening to some of the techniques. So how did you support him as a wife through this journey?
So I think as a wife, I would say it is very important to support what he thinks is right and the decisions he's going to take. So right from the first decision to take coaching from Raju sir, I was very positive about him. So being positive myself was very important. So because he is in a situation where he needs to keep his self-belief up and self-esteem up. So I wanted to make sure that I don't bring any negativity or any other issues to discuss. When I come from office, I have to be positive and support him in every way I can.
Yes.
And because Raju sir was so excellent, we already had not only a mentor but a friend
Yes.
in him, and that was fantastic. So I was a spectator, but I wanted to be very positive, and that's what I think was the most important thing.
Fantastic. Thank you to both of you for sharing. I'm sure that Shashwat and Kranti's experience can help you if you're, looking for a job or you're thinking about coming to Australia and doing job search. And here, he is with so much experience in the testing space and securing it with a top telecommunications company. So we wish both of you all the best. Congratulations, and you'll be hearing more from us in Career Launch Australia.